Hey Capricorn, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All is welcome. I'm going to be looking into your past, current, and future energies for the week of October 4th through the 10th. I hope this content brings some form of value into your life, and before I got on, I meditated on you, Caps. All right. So I heard Mamma Mia. Really don't know what that's about, but I heard Mamma Mia. I want to say it's a movie. It could be a movie that you watch. I'm not sure where it's coming from. You may actually know somebody's named Mia. So you may know someone named Mia. I don't know. I also got the number 3. So something about 3. Maybe you're seeing 333 on the clock. 3 could be significant to you. It could be March is significant to you somehow. And then I also got popcorn. So something about popcorn. Maybe you've had popcorn recently. Maybe you love to eat popcorn. And then as I was opening my eyes, I saw a hawk land on the fence. So there's something about a hawk. I don't know if you've seen hawks recently. It could be some form of omen, maybe. It could just definitely be some form of clarification for you. I don't know what that's about, but that's what came through, and that's what I saw. So if it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into the reading. All right, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. Also, energies can be reversed, so I could be talking to a cross watcher. Universal Guidance, Spirit Guides, what do we have for my lovely calves for the week of October 4th through the 10th? Please give me a clear message. What do we have for Capricorn, Universal Guidance, Spirit Guides? Please give me a clear message. What do we have for Capricorn for the week of October 4th through the 10th? Please give me a clear message. What do we have for Capricorn? Universal Guidance, Spirit Guides, what do we have for Capricorn for the week of October 4th through the 10th? No, that's not it. Where are you? All right. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. All right, so starting off your reading, we have the Justice crossed with the 7 of Wands, okay? Something about justice, okay. There could be some form of karmic connection in your life. Justice could also signify some form of divorce or marriage of some sort. It could definitely signify a divorce with the Justice being here. There is something about karmic justice and a connection, though. I don't know what's going on here. There's a connection of some sort that you are in that I feel is something about karma, karmic justice, which is actually fairness and balance inside a connection, okay? If it's not some form of divorce or marriage, it could definitely signify some form of karmic justice, a balance or fairness inside a connection, and I'm finally getting it's finally here. So, but the challenging card here is the 7 of Wands. So it's almost like this is what crossed over the Justice. So this is what's challenging. Someone here is being defensive. I don't know if it's you or someone you're connected to, but someone's being defensive about it. There's something about not allowing it to happen. Even though I feel like it's out of anyone's control, right? I don't know if it's you or someone you're connected to, but it's out of someone's control. It's out of your hands, right? I feel like with the Justice being here, there is some form of fairness and balance, but someone is actually in a very defensive mode. I don't know who this is, but it could be someone you're connected to, could be a Leo, doesn't have to be, but there's definitely this energy of defensiveness. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if it's you or someone you're connected to, because I feel like there is some form of karmic justice happening in a good way, but someone's actually being defensive about it. And I'm also getting this for some of you. I'm getting that justice is some form of legal situation, such as a divorce, okay? And I heard someone saying, I'm sticking to it. So that's what I'm getting, especially with that Seven of Wands, okay? So that's another storyline I'm getting. In the distant past, we have the Six of Pentacles. There does seem like there was a good give and take here, or there was an energy of maybe over-giving. Some of you could have overgave in a situation, or there was something about maybe there's a lot of scales here. I don't know why. So either you're dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, but there's definitely a lot of scales here. Something about balancing. Needing to balance out the scales, needing to balance out some form of connection. Maybe there was some form of over giving, so it wasn't in balance. That's what I'm getting to. So we'll see when I clarify. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups. So this could be a new beginning in love here. Lots of love. So we'll see. What's crowning you and your focus is the Eight of Swords. You may be overthinking a situation. You could be constantly in your head. That could be the case with the Eight of Swords. I'm definitely getting that. I'm definitely getting that someone may be overthinking a situation or just in their thoughts too much. So if that's the case, there's definitely several ways to get out of our minds. It's definitely great to journal. There's meditation. There's other things to get out of our mind in a really healthy way. But we all have free will, so it's up to you. I cannot get my words out. I feel like it has something to do with Mercury retrograde. I don't know what's going on here. In the near future, we have the Five of Cups. Okay. With the Five of Cups being here, I really do feel like this is a loss of hope when it comes to some form of love or connection, or maybe it's a perspective of yours where you're feeling like there's no hope when it comes to love. For some of you, you could have focused on the wrong person all this time when there's actually love right behind you. You're getting love offers possibly. That could be the case here, but there could also be some form of grievance or there's definitely grief is what I'm getting. So we'll see. In your subconscious and what you may not be aware of is the Judgment. So I'm definitely getting this energy with the Judgment being here. There's a decision that needs to be made, okay? And maybe you're overthinking that decision. It could even be a legal situation such as a divorce, like I said, for some of you. Or it's just like making a decision about something, or even if there is some form of fairness and balance inside a connection here, I mean, you could very well be the one that's kind of pushing it away in a sense. But I feel like you have a decision that needs to be made here, and I feel like you're trying to make the best decision here. The Judgment is also something about, there's been a lot of change in your life, okay? Oh my gosh. Capricorn, are you tired or what? All of a sudden I'm like yawning and I'm getting a little bit tired here. I don't know what that's about. So some of you Caps may be really, really tired at this time. We'll see. But I'm definitely getting something where some of you may have gone through some form of awakening. I feel like a lot of you may not understand or realize that it's happening for you, okay? Some of you may feel like it's happening to you, but it's happening for you, okay? In your strength, you have the Magician, okay? You are a manifesting beast here, okay? With your strength, you're possibly more powerful than you actually believe, but you could also be really stuck in your head and overthinking here. I think once you get out of your head and you stop possibly focusing on like some form of negative, maybe negative thought processes. I also don't feel like some of you could be just really down and out on yourself here. But I feel like you have to understand your strength is the Magician. That is a very powerful card here, Caps. I feel like with the Magician being out, I feel like you're able to really, I don't know what's going on. Capricorn, I feel like you're tired. It could be Mercury retrograde or something, but there's something about being tired. I feel like I got that in another reading recently. can't remember which reading it was. But I definitely get that you can manifest a lot in your life in the 3D. This is someone who can make things happen in the 3D. Okay, so your hopes and fears here is the devil. Okay, with the devil being here, I feel like you have some form of maybe a fear. Okay, because the devil can be living in fear. So there's some form of fear popping up here. It doesn't look healthy though at all. There could be some form of behavior on one or both ends here, or there's some form of addiction or obsession or of some sort, or some form of unhealthy attachment with the devil. But definitely I will say that the devil can signify living in fear. There's something about fear, and that could be why you have the 8 of Swords crowning you. So we'll see. For the possible outcome, we have the 2 of Cups, okay? So I definitely get this energy of mutual love, 2 people coming together in love here. So that's great. There could be a soulmate connection coming in for you. Okay, so we'll see. All right, let's do this. Why the 6 of Pentacles? My gosh, I don't know what's going on, Caps, but I feel like a lot of you may be tired because I was fine before I got on, and now I feel like yawning a lot. So I don't know what that's about. You may have been really tired lately. Okay, so I apologize. My gosh. Why the 6 of Pentacles? Okay. Ooh. 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, the Fool. Yeah. Oh boy. Too much, too much. Someone overgave in this situation. I feel like also maybe there was definitely an ending here, but there was definitely a lot of arguing and disagreements. There could have been way too many people involved in this connection on the outside even. Okay, family, friends, or even both. That could have been the case as well. But there could have been a lot of disagreements, a lot of arguments. I feel like that ended. I feel like it also may have you may have jumped into a connection really quickly, but just as you jumped into a connection really quickly, it ended as quickly too. So I feel like, does that even make sense to you guys? I feel like I just jumbled my words. So as fast as you jumped into it, it could have ended as quickly too. So like maybe it wasn't a very strong foundation. It could have been just the Fool is someone who really just jumps into things without thinking about it. Some of you have Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with a Gemini, but there's something about how it just was. It started quickly and ended quickly. So I don't feel like there could have been some form of breadcrumbing in this connection as well. I feel like there was somebody possibly overgiving in a situation here. Okay, someone may have felt very left out and very alone in this connection, whether that's one or both of you, but I definitely feel like it's definitely one of you for sure. Okay, so one of you felt very alone. There was a lot of breadcrumbing, a lot of disagreements, a lot of arguments, and even possibly way too many people involved in this connection in the distant past. Okay, let's go to the Ace of Cups in the recent past. Why the Ace of Cups? Oh my gosh. 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, the Emperor. So I have 2 10 of Swords in this deck, and they both came out, and it's from the distant past and the recent past. There's definitely clearly an ending here or some form of loss. Like I said, with the Justice being in the middle, some of you were married to somebody here. You may have married quickly with the Justice card as well. I mean, like, I do see this. Some of you really jumped into something very quickly here. Even if it's not a marriage, it could have been a karmic connection here. I feel like it wreaked havoc on you guys. That could be why I keep yawning in your reading, because I don't know what's going on with you, Caps. But before I got on, I was like, oh my gosh, I was fine, and now I'm tired. So it could have been that it was just draining, especially if you were overgiving in a situation. But with the 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Emperor in the recent past, I feel like this ending, there's a lot of love here though with that Ace of Cups. Some of you are reflecting back on some form of loss or ending here. Someone is definitely, some of you could have been connected to somebody that was a bit controlling as well with the Emperor, okay? I won't say that every single time an Emperor comes out, it doesn't mean it's someone controlling, but in this situation, I do feel like you could have been with somebody that may have been a little bit on the controlling side with the Emperor being here. Okay, it could be a father figure or it could be a mother figure in a very masculine energy. That could be the case as well. There could have been a father figure or mother figure involved in this connection as well, because I definitely get the 5 of Wands in the distant past as well. But I feel like more so this is someone, the Emperor is also very action oriented, okay, very disciplined here. Some of you are very disciplined when it comes to also your finances with the 7 of Pentacles. Maybe you're investing into something that makes you feel good. You're taking your time to really plant your seeds when it comes to your own work. I do feel that there, with the 10 of Swords being out, in the distant past and the recent past, this was definitely an ending of some sort. There was a loss. I feel like it lingered on a little bit, too long here, okay? The ending of some sort. Maybe you held on way too long, much longer than you needed to, or they did, or both of you. But there's definitely this two 10 of Swords out. And I will say that, there was just too much. This was not a balanced connection at all. This was not a balanced connection. Doesn't feel like it. That could be why there's a significance of these scales out on the Justice card and the 6 of Pentacles, because I do feel like there was not a balance in this situation. Now, I will say there could be now, but is it too late, right? Is it too late? That's the question. I just heard someone say it's never too late. I don't know why. Some of you may feel that way. Some of you may have that motto where it's, you may say like it's never too late. Or it could be picking up on a cross watch, or when they're like, okay, it's never too late. I don't know. Some of you, you're like, yeah, it's too late. So that's what I'm getting to. But definitely that came through. Let's go to the 8 of Swords for what's crowding you in your focus by the 8 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 10 of Cups. You're in your head about something though. Some of you feel left out or abandoned here with the 5 of Pentacles. I don't feel like it's a form of loss when it comes to income. It's more of like a loss mentality is the word that's coming through. So some of you may feel like you had some form of loss, or your mental, something about your mental process about how you think about yourself. Some of you have these thoughts that maybe you aren't good enough, or there's something like that, or there's some form of lack. Okay, like there's a lack within yourself. It could be even confidence. Some of you may have lost some form of confidence when it came to this connection. Maybe there was someone who was very controlling in this situation. But that 5 of Pentacles, there's 2 5s out, which is conflict here. But I see with the 6 of Swords, this is moving into calmer waters or moving forward. I feel like you're trying to move forward or get out of this past baggage. There's a lot of past baggage that you may be focused on at this time. I don't feel like you're playing victim. Some of you could be. That could be the case. You would know best. But I feel like it's more so there's this thought process of a lack or feeling left out in the dark, or getting out of that energy is going to be so beneficial for you, Caps. Because I feel with the 5 of Pentacles being here, it's like you feel left out or in the dark about something here. Like you may have felt like this person may have ghosted you even with the 5 of Pentacles. And you may feel trapped in your mind. Maybe you're going in circles over and over and over again. I'm not sure why. Okay, I have no clue, but I'm getting called back to the hawk that I saw when I opened my eyes during your meditation. I don't know why. I don't know what hawks mean. Maybe look it up. Look up what hawks mean. There's something about a hawk. I don't know what they mean specifically, but I'm getting drawn back to that. I don't know if it has anything to do with your intellect mind, okay, intellectual. But I'm definitely getting that again. So I feel like there's something about, with the Ten of Cups, there's something about emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. There could be a soulmate connection or a life partner. Either, I don't feel like it's this person. I feel like there is somebody in your, you know, I don't want to say presence, but I do feel like you do get offers here. I do feel like you do, but I feel like you're still grieving over a situation where maybe you lost some form of confidence. You lost, there's something about your mindset and switching that up. I am affirmations will be very beneficial. Meditation, like I say, is so life-changing. I will have to say that. I don't feel like everyone believes that. Some of you have a hard time. It's definitely a practice, but we all have free will. It's only a suggestion. But I feel like if you're having a lot of thought processes that aren't doing you or not serving you very well on a day-to-day basis, there's so many things to help in a very natural manner, okay? I feel like you're trying to move forward and you're trying to go into calmer water. Some of you are changing, wanting to move, or you're moving, or maybe in your head about moving, something like that. Let's go to the Five of Cups in the near future. Why the Five of Cups? Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords, Page of Wands. My lovelies, my lovely Caps, what's going on with you? What is going on? There's two Ten of Swords. We got the Five of Pentacles out. We got the Nine of Swords in the near future. You got the Eight of Swords up here. You're in your head a lot. That could be why you guys are super tired. Some of you may not be sleeping very well in the near future, or there could be some form of significance to insomnia. Some of you have insomnia. That could be the case. I could be picking up on someone who has a hard time sleeping or staying asleep. Some of you in the near future are grieving over a situation maybe a bit too long here. I feel like some of you are either going towards somebody in the near future, but I feel like you may be in your head about it. I also feel like there could be somebody coming in for you. It could be a water sign that's trying to offer you some form of love offer, but you may also be in your head about this because you may be still lingering on to some form of past. I do see with the Five of Cups, there is some form of loss of hope when it comes to love, or you feel like there's some form of grievance over something here. Okay, some of you may be receiving some form of good news with the Page of Wands in the near future. It could be over a situation when it comes to maybe a divorce. For some of you, it is. It could also be some form of maybe wanting to get out and be adventurous with the Page of Wands. You're in your inspiration. Some of you need some form of motivation is what I'm getting. Some of you really need some form of motivation. That's what I'm really getting here. Jeez, Caps, you went through a lot. What is this about? It's starting to get a little bit heavy. Take care of yourselves. I hope you are. I do really hope you are, because there's something about taking care of yourself, getting enough rest. Let's go to the Judgment. Why the Judgment? For your subconscious and what you may not be aware of. Why the Judgment? Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups. Boy, your mind is playing tricks on you. That's what I'm getting. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Page of Cups. You're in your head a lot. You're trapped in this mind. It's like you are in this own like mental prison. Okay, with the Eight of Swords, there's some form of mental prison that you're in. I don't know if you're having a hard time letting something go. It does feel like some of you could have been in a karmic connection if it was not a marriage. But there's something that maybe with the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, this is mind games. I feel like getting trapped in your own mind games, like in your own mind. And you may be in the state of the Five of Pentacles. You may be in the state of the Nine of Swords, where you're in your head way, way too much. I feel like some of you could be overthinking a lot. Page of Cups here. Honestly, I feel like your heart wants to bust open, but I feel like your mind is just taking over. I do. I feel like your mind is just taking over, and it's honestly causing you to possibly be exhausted. And I feel like if it continues on, I feel like in the near future you have that Nine of Swords where you may be dealing with a lot of sleepless nights here. And I really do feel for you guys. I do. And I feel like a lot of my heart is really going out to you guys, because I feel like a lot of you are struggling with some form of ending or some form of loss. And like I said, I feel like it started really quickly and ended very quickly for you guys. And there was so much drama, possibly breadcrumbing. Somebody could have been really controlling with the Emperor being here, or there was some form of family member involved, whether it's a mother figure, father figure. There's just way too much going on here. But I feel like your mind is trying to override your heart. And I feel like your heart wants to just bust open. I'm going to be honest with you with the Page of Cups. This is like somebody who's scratching the surface when it comes to their feelings, their emotions. My gosh, my heart is really going out to you guys, because I feel like you've been through a lot. I feel like you're exhausted, because I'm feeling it. Let's go to the Magician for your strength. See, you're way more powerful than you believe. You just got to get out of these mindsets that you have. Some form of doubts or something like that. Grief, guilt, something. Let's go to the Magician. Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Yeah, you're tired. With that Four of Swords, there's something about taking a break, needing to rest with the Four of Swords, okay? Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, too. Some of you have Libra in your chart or a Gemini in your chart. You're dealing with one of those signs, possibly. It doesn't have to be. I do feel like you're really in a powerful place. I do feel like you have more power within yourself than you actually believe, Capricorn. I hope that you guys know that, okay? I really do. With the King of Pentacles, I do feel like you are grounded. You have abundance in your life. Maybe you're really focused on a lot of practical matters of life here. You may be working on your finances with the King of Pentacles. I also feel like with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who loves to provide, whether you're a mother or a father or a woman or a man. You love to provide, okay? You are loyal. You definitely are loyal. You are faithful. You are somebody who has some form of abundance when it comes to finances. You could have had some form of inheritance money as well with the King of Pentacles. But this is someone who's also very about their business, like their money, their finances. And then you have a strength when it comes to that. And I feel like you can manifest that. But I also see that you may need to take a break here with the Four of Swords. Some of you need to get more rest here. I could be picking up on a lot of Caps that are really, really tired. I feel like you've been through a lot. You could be doing some form of online work. Some of you may know somebody that's an accountant, or you do something on the lines of an accountant or a banker of some sort. I definitely feel like some of you Caps may work on computers as well, or just something online. I mean, there's a lot of people working from home, so that could be why the Page of Swords is coming out. It's about taking a break. Something about taking a break. Let's go to the Devil for the fears and the hopes. Why the Devil? Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's something heavy here. Some of you, yeah, you're disappointed when it comes to love with the Four of Cups. Some of you are closed off when it comes to love at this time. I do feel like you have tons of offers, but because you dealt with this ending that lingered on way too long, okay, you may be just really focused on work, or just focus on what you want to create in your life here, okay? Your mind is definitely getting the best of you, though. I do feel like a lot of you may be having your mind get the best of you, okay? Whether that's unconscious or consciously. But I want to say my heart is truly going out to you, especially if you're dealing with some form of anxiety or depression or just overly thinking things where it's actually making you and your body tired, okay? There's just a lot of things that you could do naturally to get yourself out. Something about suggesting a bath maybe with Epsom salt, or putting, if you have crystals, putting crystals in your bath. But taking the Epsom salt bath can help release toxins out of your body. It can help also absorb magnesium, which our body definitely needs a lot of, and a lot of us are actually lacking magnesium. Something about magnesium. I feel like if you're low in magnesium, you can also suffer from maybe depression, anxiety, or just, you know, feeling very overwhelmed here. So something like that's coming through. I feel like, though, you may be fearing some form of allowing anybody in almost. It's almost like you have a fear of allowing anybody in here. It's a repetitive cycle possibly here. Maybe because you're afraid of abandonment, or because you were abandoned here in the past. I feel like you're hoping to release some form of heavy burdens here. And you're hoping for a new beginning, something that's stable, something that is lifelong, whether that's even in your finances, for something about your finances here. Let's go to the Two of Cups for the possible outcome. Why the Two of Cups? Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Judgment. See, I feel like you're getting a lot of universal support at this time. I feel like you've been really going through it. Some of you went through an awakening with that Judgment being here, and the Judgment is out again for the possible outcome. There could be that the universe is trying to pull you and someone together, whether that's somebody from the past to amend things, or to finish some form of unfinished business, or it could also signify that the universe is trying to bring you and somebody together, whether that's someone new, okay? That could be someone new. I do feel like there could be another earth sign coming towards you with the Knight of Pentacles, but it's someone that's coming in very slowly, or you're going to end up being very slow towards somebody, because Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. So it could be, like I said, it could be a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like there is a passion new beginning here. I feel like the universe is orchestrating something. It doesn't have to be this person. It could be someone very new, okay? So it's about allowing and trusting the universe. Allowing and trusting the universe. The universe has your back, Cap, okay? You've been through a lot. Hang in there. I love you guys so much. I feel like a lot of you are just overly exhausted here. Let's see what we have. See what I have for Capricorn. What do you have for Capricorn, please? Universal guidance, spirit guides. What do you have for Capricorn? Please give me a clear message. Do you have her Cap? It's not coming out. Nope. Where is it? Where are you at? There it is. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay. So I hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. One love, and namaste. Mwah.